Hey there, signs of Cancer. This is Kim, here to do a reading for you all for the next 48 hours. And you all are kind of lucky because I'm trying out a couple of new decks on your sign first. So this is the first deck we're going to use is Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels Oracle. Guidance for living a unique and authentic self. Okay, so we're going to do this one first. And then we're going to do a heart reading. Not a heart reading. It's what is it called? It's another thing of cards. It has heart messages and things like that. So that's what we'll do afterwards. And I haven't tried either of them out, so we're learning together. All right, calling in your angels, spirit guides, higher self, higher power. Sign of Cancer, please. Let's get messages as clear and concise as we can get them. Please, angels, and anybody else that wants to give positive messages, always for Cancer's collective of the greater good. I knew that was going to happen. I just knew that was going to happen. Feel it slipping. Really pretty artwork so far that I'm seeing. Let's shuffle it one more time and then we'll try to get jumpers. Hey, for the sign of Cancer, what do we have? The sign of Cancer. Oh, we might actually end up having to cut these because they're kind of like sticking together. I feel like a lot is going to come out at one time. So we're going to cut them. Cut from the left. Use your left side. Use your heart, your spiritual side. All right. Cancer. Wow. Diving for light. Going deep. Diving for light. And I will look these up since I don't exactly know what they're meaning. This is really pretty though, isn't it? So she's underwater, like part of her hair. Oh, I love it. I love it. Look at little seahorses are her at her collar. I love seahorses. And then the plants are her hair. Let's see what else we have. Shock of the new. Oh wow, your reading's going to be really interesting, Cancer. Shock of the new. It's about the new power. It's about new power. And it definitely says, well, you see the symbols is like, bam, wake up. There's some high frequency coming to you. I have the sunflowers too, like the Queen of Wands. So some kind of big shock and something that's big. I know that. At least we know that. Shock and something big. So let's go for diving for the light. 11. Diving for the light. Okay. Okay, this is saying diving for the light. It's so much simpler to search for light in the heavenly. So to look for the light, which is dark, is an advanced task that only the rebellious and brave of heart will attempt. This speaks of a time when you're called into the darkness through life circumstances, situations, relationship challenges, or inner struggles that defy clear understanding. The darkness might be a creative block, a sense of being in the void, feelings of depression, rage, sadness, fear, or anxiety. Or there might not be an obvious cause to this. So this is the turning of the wheel, similar to our creative process. Recycle. There's the autumn, harvest, and then there's the death inherent in winter, and then of course something new comes along. So the guidance is that you are a very powerful being. This might be a spiritual test and a threshold to see your true creative work. So we successfully navigate through this test and pass a threshold into new creative birth by staying connected to the light of compassion within our own hearts. It is not an easy test, but it's one you must be ready for. Otherwise, it wouldn't be coming to you. The healing process is this special message. There is a darkness within or around you that could become problematic if unchecked. If for no particular reason you find yourself being angry, irritated, hopeless, or tired more than usual, or unable to rest, then take care of yourself. This darkness might be having an unnecessary effect on you. It's time to go from a place of compassion to unending power of compassion, feeling honored by your lessons and staying humbly centered in your powerful, rebellious heart that refuses to be conquered by fear. This is suggesting that you're going through something kind of difficult right now, a little rough. Dive in deep for light in a time when it seems a little bit dark here. All right, then we have that card, Shock of the New. Is that number 6? All right, so it's like hearing an unfamiliar language. It may be hard to discern something that's unfamiliar with clarity now, but there is a beautiful newness in this situation that gives you a heightened ability to manifest. The special message is there are rumblings and stirrings of the creative life force happening now, the deep undercurrents of your being. Don't be nervous if the rumble changes into a mighty roar that rocks the boats as novel ideas changes things in a way that is out of your control. This is life happening, so free fall into it. The old way is on its way out. You can handle the new. So this oracle brings guidance. It says you're about to encounter something new and different in your life. Don't reject it, no matter how small or insignificant, or how powerful and life-changing it may seem to be. You're asked to dispense your reliance on the past and old methods that you've navigated life by. It says you've outgrown those methods, so you'll have to fly by the seat of your pants, so to speak, as you experiment with new ways to be, and life will show you the way. Nice, too. And I've lit you all, the water signs, at least I'm lighting a candle for, like a special colored candle for each of the elements, and yours happens to be prosperity today. So that's what I'm trying to manifest for you all, should you accept this power of the candle magic. So it should be burnt out in about 2 hours. So let's go on to the heartfelt messages here. Heartfelt messages, and find out what the heart message is for you. And then we're going to go to our little tarot spread and see what that's about. Next 48 hours for Cancer. You will be able to see the candles soon. I just don't have a holder, so right now it's in a holder that you can't really even see it that well. So, all right, for sign of Cancer, what do we have in the heart department? Let's get to. All right, because everybody has different circumstances. Take the information from whichever one resonates with you the most. If you feel like something is true, you know it will resonate with your soul. So that's how you tell if something is true for you or not. There is your card picture. The saying is on the back, but you see how that light is coming out of the eyes, almost like your spirit is shining. It says, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. I think that's divine in your spirit team because of the diving for light. How pretty. All right, this one says healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. All right, healing. And actually, I'm going to do a couple of dream totems. Then I'm going to get started on the little tarot spread. Worthwhile. Steadiness and exhaustion. All right, so this is worthwhile. No matter what this is, even if it's hard to go through, it's hard to navigate, it's going to be worthwhile. It says life is not being about taught a lesson or getting something wrong. It's adding experience to add richness to your life. Steadiness. Things seem to be moving slowly, but use this time to your advantage. Gather your resources and rebuild your energy. You're going to need them. And then exhaustion. Some of you all might be getting tired. It says long and challenging as this journey is, it's worth the struggle. The results are long-term and worth every sacrifice along the way. Again, with worth. Worth. Okay, so this is it's this tarot now, and we're just going to do a small spread. I like to call it advice from angels, but really we're just kind of free-forming here, throwing out cards, and then the goal is to get some advice from Spirit and your angels. So let's try to channel information that Cancer can actually do something with. All right, what is their issue at this moment? Oh, lots. We have 4 Pentacles. We have 3 of Cups. And we have 2 Swords in reverse. Being the energy that you're currently dealing with, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 2 of Swords in reverse. Okay. So there's some kind of like power being built up here with the 4 Pentacles. I love the 4 Pentacles. It's what happens after you lay the groundwork. So it's an exciting step in rebuilding the foundation. Rebuilding, and it's challenging at this point because this is a time of personal development and of investment. And then 3 of Cups is celebrating this. So maybe you're celebrating or reuniting with people. We're meeting new people. It's in making new memories, going out, drinking, maybe having a reunion, something like that. 2 of Swords in the reverse. It is about a decision that hasn't been made yet. But the problem is that there's a certain point in the journey where it's going to be the best time to make a decision, and the best times in regards to having all the information you need. And I think it's about bringing something into balance and something not being postponed any longer. So there is some kind of decision here that we are faced with, something like that. What are challenging aspects of whatever it is that we're going through as we're rebuilding, celebrating, but ultimately still not really having an answer, coming up with an answer to, or you could look at it as not having a solution because it's going to be based on a decision. It's free will, obviously, but what are the challenges for you? What are the challenges for you? The challenges for Cancer? Challenges for Cancer? Yeah, well, makes sense. The Fool in reverse. The Fool in reverse is like seeing that shock of the new and knowing that you have to take a different method to get to your goals. But we're not taking a leap of faith yet because something is so new to us. Okay, so something is so new to us that's why we're not taking a leap of faith into this yet. We have strength. That's your challenge. Being brave. Accepting the new adventure. Not having really real assurance of where it's going. The other challenge, don't get withdrawn and decide not to do anything. Because I think that's the message here is, if you can't do your old ways and you're not accepting of the new, you're just going to sit. It's going to be stagnation. And so that's what this energy is giving me. It's feeling, well, it's not feeling as powerful as you should be. As you should be. So we have Leo, Aries. Yeah, there's resistance to this new chapter. Leo, Aries. Aries. So we have strong Aries and strong Leo. Let's move that like that. Okay, let's get another row as spirit advice to you, Cancer. What's spirit advice? Let go of your worries and frustrations. You don't see this. There's a victory in your 10 of Cups coming. So when you're brave enough to let go and realize that the new things, the ways of doing things that will be beneficial to you will come, and trusting that, knowing that your hands are no longer tied once you move that energy out of your system, you will get your 10 of Cups. You need the strength to realize that this celebration of abundance and happiness, it is coming. It is coming. It's here for you. It's part of this next chapter. There we have 6 of Wands as indicating that the outcome is going to be exactly what you're wanting. Look, and Spirit is saying you need to anticipate this. Anticipate this, because this is what's coming, Cancer. You need to release your worries. I'm hearing, or I'm feeling them say, like, release your worries and your baggage on me. I will carry it for you. Like, they will help you carry something. That could be a way of integrating and releasing, is to let your angels carry something for you. Taking your mind off of worry and focusing on this fun new adventure too. All right, so Cancer, that's what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please subscribe and like if you do like it. And sending you love and light. Bye.